Upon extensive research into the history of the Colorado River, I've discovered something spectacular and tragic. After John Wesley Powell's report to Congress, the American public became aware of the great chasm sculpted by the Colorado River. For almost 20 years, no one had successfully repeated what Powell and his men had accomplished in 1869 and 1871. However, in the spring of 1889, a real estate developer named Frank M. Brown discussed a scheme with a man in Denver to build a railroad line through the canyons of the Colorado River. The starting point of the railroad would be in the coal fields of western Colorado at Grand Junction, then through the canyons of Cataract, Glen, and the Glen Canyon, and finally on to San Diego, California on the west coast. In 1889, California lacked significant coal to support its industrial growth and was importing it from Australia and British Columbia, which supplied 9/10 of San Diego's coal. On March 25, 1889, the Denver, Colorado Canyon and Pacific Railroad Company was organized. Brown soon headed back to the East Coast to seek investors. He was successful and preparations were made, eventually leading him to become the president of the company. President Brown was convinced that building a railroad through the canyons was possible, but lacked the necessary engineering expertise. An extensive survey was needed to determine the feasibility of the project. Enter Robert Brewster Stanton, an experienced civil engineer well-versed in John Wesley Powell's 1869 adventures. Stanton, well-organized and highly educated, was the ideal candidate for the job. He applied for the position of chief engineer and was soon granted the role. Stanton handpicked the crew, completed the supply list, and made preparations. The crew took a train to Green River, Utah to begin their journey on May 25th of 1889. Upon their arrival, Stanton was shocked by the boats Brown had provided. They were light, brittle, cedar hunting and pleasure boats, totally unfit for the work that would have to be done down the Colorado River. Along with that, the crew had no life preservers. The men set off on the Green River and began their long journey through the Great Canyons. For 6 weeks, they battled rapids, starvation, and the loss of supplies. Most of their mishaps occurred within Cataract Canyon, where they lost 2 of their 5 cedar boats. These boats were dangerously unstable in whitewater, and they were fortunate that no one died in Cataract Canyon. The crew continued the railroad survey through Glen Canyon and arrived at Lee's Ferry on July 2, 1889. Frank Brown rented a wagon from Ferry operator Warren M. Johnson and headed to Kanab, Utah for resupply. For about a week, the men waited for Brown to return to Lee's Ferry. They celebrated the 4th of July with the Johnson family and were soon ready to start down Marble Canyon into Powell's Great Unknown. Upon Frank Brown's return, the expedition set off on July 9th. Still with their cedar boats and no life preservers. The men traveled swiftly through Marble Canyon and made camp that night at the head of Soap Creek Rapid. The next morning on July 10th, the men ran Soap Creek with Brown leading the charge. They made it through the rapid, and Brown, in his boat with another crew member, continued downstream. Stanton, following Brown, successfully navigated Soap Creek Rapid, but noticed another party member frantically waving on the beach. The man was screaming, "Mr. Brown is in there," pointing towards the river. Stanton pulled ashore to look for Mr. Brown, but saw nothing. Suddenly, President Brown's notebook surfaced from the water, but that was all. Brown was gone, swallowed by the river. This is where our story begins. After reading this, I decided to search for President Brown and see if we could find any evidence of him and his party's adventures through Marble Canyon. This would be a dangerous hike, involving the rugged and rough terrain of Marble Canyon, which should never be taken lightly. I needed a partner, one who could assist me in an emergency. I turned to my longtime buddy Adam. Adam, a capable man, agreed to assist me, and he would ultimately discover something astonishing. We packed up, obtained permits, and ventured off to explore what few had seen. We were on a mission of discovery. We were on a mission to find President Brown. Yeah, me and Adam we're kind of far in here. Both of us are thinking second thoughts. There's the river with the hermit shell and the Kanab limestone above it. You can see the Vermilion Cliffs to the right there up top.
10 days from it.
10 days?
10 days.
From the river? It looks so close, man.
We got another 200 foot to descend.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay. And it's rocky.
Before we're even at the water. 200 foot and another 800 yards.
And the thought is on both of our ends, climbing up.
How? How will we do this?
We have to traverse it.
We're so close though.
We got time to chill, but at the same time, we don't want to be climbing out of this at dark.
We don't want to be climbing out of this in the middle of the day necessarily either.
So we have to time it. Because the sun is gonna be...
We want to be down there in the water in the next hour if we want to hit the water.
That's fair, that's reasonable.
We'll probably be back tonight. I'm dead ass, dude, this is not gonna be easy. To climb out, we got an extra 20 pounds of weight. We're not no goats, bro, we're humans, bro. We're gonna be back tonight. We're not gonna be back to the car until 4 or 5 tonight.
I can't stop laughing. Dude, Adam got hit with a cactus right on his leg. I fell on my arm already, so it's traversing this is insane. So don't underestimate this, for real. Okay, so here's the deal. We've talked it over, and we're not gonna go down now. This is a camping hike. You know, we could do it, but like Adam was saying, it's gonna take everything just to get back up that. That's already a mile and a half, 2 miles just to get to where we need to go. Me and Adam are hiking back up.
About 120 yards from halfway point.
We're already traversing up this. It's pretty brutal. But we're good. At this point, Adam and I realized we were not adequately prepared. We decided to return another day. Additionally, we learned that there was a trail we had missed entirely. The whole time, we had hiked through a wash full of boulders, which involved constant jumping down and pushing up, exhausting us to the point of fatigue. We had also overpacked and lacked life straws to refill our water at the river. To any hiker watching, remember this. It is okay to turn around and come back another day. So that's what we decided to do. Hello, what's going on? Me and Adam are out here taking care of business. This is our second attempt to make it to Brown's Cove to see where Mr. Brown had drowned in 1889. And it's a very windy day, expecting 40, 50 mile an hour gusts. So it's gonna put a damper, then rain in the Kanab, but we should be okay down here. But you never know, things can change. Adam, what do you think?
I think we're golden.
Golden?
It's early yet.
Nothing too crazy. But you know, build up can happen. You know, the sun's gonna come up. We're gonna get some evaporation. Hello, sir. Observe the shirt, please.
Today is dope.
We're on the Navajo reservation. I messed up last time because I brought a Hopi shirt on the Navajo res.
Yeah, that's
like that. Some people might think that's not a big deal, but you know.
That's messed up. That's seriously messed up.
I'm sorry. Kanab limestone really does look really nice right at that sunrise. There's more of Kaka. Adam, they do like the grazing here, huh? They're looking for water. It's probably just the grazing. You gotta know what specific poop you're looking at when you're out here.
It helps.
It helps, yeah, huh? There you go. Step in it, rub it in the skin. We need some sunscreen. All right, sorry for the wind. It's gonna be on the camera. So what I'm gonna say, we're gonna go see Mr. Brown and try to find where he drowned and go from there. Yeah, 1889, this man was on an expedition. He led it with Robert Brewster Stanton as his head engineer. So they made it down through Cataract Canyon, all the way down through Glen Canyon, hung out with Cass Height over in Height City, trying to get some gold placer mining, you know, put an idea in Stanton's head to invest all of his money in the future, but that's another story. Okay, so after making it through Glen Canyon, they went off and hung out at Ferry for a little bit, hung out with Warren Johnson and his wife, and also Al Huntington, old California pioneer. I'm going into further backstory, but we don't need to talk about that. Brown ended up going down into Marble Canyon with the rest of the crew, ended up drowning and we're gonna try to find where he drowned. That's what we're doing.
That's where our journey began.
Hear a bird nearby. Oh, big bird.
Big bird. I don't know why.
Do it again. Do it. Hold on, do it again. Here we are. This is the descent.
We're supposed to be up.
He's gonna hear us. No. Yeah, whatever. Okay. Like I said, what we're talking about is there should be another individual down here. We don't know him. We're gonna meet up though. Probably say hi. That's what do not do, man. Try to do stupid baby stuff.
Oh, I'm gonna show off.
Badass. Show off how we're walking down this cliff.
I wouldn't go down right there. I was gonna go down this way. Over here. I think.
You gonna shimmy?
Yeah.
How was that?
That was kind of dark. Down right here, remember?
You don't blow your back out. No injuries, ladies and gentlemen, but you got to understand traversing this in the winds, not a good idea. I understand it's kind of idiotic, some would say, but you know we're on a mission, and I'm not going to say we know what we're doing.
We do know what we're doing.
We somewhat do. We are
prepared.
prepared. We are prepared for situations.
You're prepared.
Not all situations, but we are prepared for situations.
I have a helicopter in my ass.
I got a trauma kit in my bag. You got a chopper, huh? Yeah. Beautiful. Very beautiful. That's a place to hide in the sun. From the sun, excuse me. Okay. The wind is pushing everything north, so we could assume if anything is hit in the Kanab in regards to precipitation, it would blow north, but it could expand. Adam, chance of rain? They said what? National Weather Service?
30%, but that is like 3 o'clock.
So it's a quarter. I'll let you go ahead. Yep. Back at it again, Adam. Okay. This is the start. There he is. She is, baby. There she is.
Going up the other side?
I'll explain. Do you see that guy's camp or anything? We gotta be on the lookout for him. The descent has begun. Okay. Who? Oh, he is, huh? Agave, he spread his seed. And that's what he was meant to do.
That's a birdie one.
Okay, so he's spreading his seed. Hers, his.
I think it's going.
Now we're in that darker layer, eh?
Yeah.
Nice, it looks good. It's a little bit more.
Right here.
It's a little bit more crumbly, Adam. We got to be a little careful, huh? Look at those deposits.
Climb up here. There's Karen right there, so you can see it. You can see Karen right there.
See a Karen right there. How do you feel, Adam? Yeah. It is fun, but you know we got muscles and they give out sometimes, especially climbing up massive canyons.
Yeah, this is kind of massive.
But at least last time was preliminary. So we just scouted and we got a little exercise out of it just to get familiar with the terrain. Adam has a goal, and that is taco smell. Adam has a goal, and the goal is diarrhea.
You got it last time.
I did get it last time.
How was it?
It was like, it felt like all the calories I burned off doing this, I gained right back, or maybe twofold. Oh.
Dude, I want to pull it out.
Why is it down? We should see it. Be careful, there might be stuff in there. Okay, folks, we just seen a Grand Canyon sign. It's been either dug out by rockfall or purposely put. Oh my gosh, I've never been this far into the Grand Canyon. This is the first for me, ladies and gentlemen. Lived here a long time, but I guess never ventured that far into the canyon.
You haven't lived.
River swift here. No individual here. Nobody. There was a car parked.
He's here.
We're gonna scare him? I don't want to scare the guy.
Oh. There's back there stuff right here.
Oh.
Over here, buddy.
Be careful, Adam. Is that Brown's riffle? I think that's what it is. When President Brown drowned in Marble Canyon, the men carved a cenotaph into the canyon wall. Stanton took over as the leader of the expedition. Instead of giving up after President Brown's death, the group continued downstream, deeper into Marble Canyon, which would prove to be another fatal mistake. Only a few days later, 2 other crew members were thrown into the water and drowned. At this point, Stanton realized they needed to escape the canyon. They cached the boats, supplies, and instruments and prepared to hike out of Marble Canyon. After hours of hiking in the blistering July heat, they reached the rim of Marble Canyon and headed to the VT Cattle Company ranch below the Kanab Mountains, then continued to Kanab and eventually took a train back to Denver. That's Brown's riffle. From the rim, obviously.
You can see the water. Look at the water rushing back. Back up.
It is rushing back up.
Causing eddy right there. That's what surfed. That's what took him under. Sucked him under. In high water, the water was a lot higher than it is right now.
Adam, we're still missing a person here.
Yeah.
That current, huh?
Should we have a big location with this man? This gentleman?
Look how high the river gets. This inscription probably has been submerged. You don't think so? This is absolute high water. I don't believe it. Well, right now with a regulated dam. I'm talking about pre-dam. 200,000 cubic feet a second, 1900s.
Look how much wider it is down here, though.
Wow, Adam. We're here, bro. Insane. Absolutely beautiful. Man, it's crazy. So crazy. Enjoying the view. We found the people, some nice ladies. Really cool. You know, they were surprised to see us, but of course they weren't. We don't want to intrude on their space too much. We're just hanging out, enjoying the view, staying with them. But apparently it was windy all night for them. They camped out. This is where we're at. Brown's riffle. Wow. Yeah, we surprised those individuals, eh? No? Ladies? I assumed it was going to be ladies, I'm not going to lie. Oh, down below, huh? Okay, Anthony, I'm gonna say it again. I think you owe Adam. And Adam's enjoying this $5 spot he just found. $5 foot long. River rises and drops here, huh?
Yeah.
Wow, it's beautiful. Slippery? Oh, Adam, this is the spot, baby. Oh, man. Oh, my gosh. Nice and out of the wind, but there is a massive boulder ahead of us, dude. It's just so crazy.
People drinking here. Look at that bottle in there.
No.
That's a stick.
But look, this thing's barely hanging on, huh?
No, it's more than just barely hanging, I think.
It's hanging now. That is an overhang from the river cutting it, eh? When the river would get up into here. Yep. That's wild. Luckily, this limestone I know is stronger than sandstone.
I hope.
This is it.
This is where we'll drink from our life straws.
From the life straws. You got sardines? What do you got? Oysters. He's eating oysters. I got a ham sandwich. American. I guess East Coast people eat sardines and oysters.
East Coast.
I know. Sorry, man. Not trying to offend. That's Brown's Riffle right there, right in front of us. That's some good drinking right there. That's some Colorado River cold hydroelectric dam water.
Yeah, but it's good stuff.
That's good stuff. Everybody's drinking that. We're so protected down here, bro. It's unbelievable. Look at that. We're gonna have to go back into that. We're taking it for granted right now, just chilling down here.
I'm not taking it for granted. We're enjoying it.
I'm taking it for granted. I forget that's
We're
gonna be
enjoying it.
big gust. We kind of missed it on camera, unfortunately, but that was a good one. Okay.
Right.
This is the spot. We'll call this Adams Cove. Unfortunately, we got modern graffiti that has been placed here from,
I don't know, that might be old.
maybe,
But these,
Jared, Allen, Grant.
oh, this might be old too, Grant.
Is there a story of those guys?
I don't know.
So Adam and I are concerned about the weather. We need to retreat further up, back up to the cars. Ready for the climb? Okay, we're going. This is the start. Mission success, man. Found the inscription. Car. Interesting. Why are people marking stuff down here, bro? Pushing hard. Adam's cruising. He's cruising along good. I'm pushing. I guess going down was easier for me than going up for you, huh? My long legs worked with me when I'm going down. We're back on home turf from the first expedition. I gotta take breaks. He can push. We're at the limestone? Yeah. All right, we're past the, what do we call it? Can't even think of the geology names. Woo! The hermit shell? I might be wrong. Beautiful. Calling you out. I'll be 30 soon. That's insane. What the hell? Say goodbye to your youth. Your hairline receding. Adam and I are pretty much at the top. I am so tired. Burnt out. That's okay. It was good. Adam, how do you feel? Huh?
Good.
Just good?
Yeah.
We made it. We went to Browns Cove.